Welcome back to our channel, where we explore the most fascinating stories around the world. Taking a look at the most dangerous women's prisons, we embark on a journey through opulence and grandeur. Prepare to be blown away. The growing number of incarcerated women worldwide has led to the establishment of more women's prisons. While some may assume that female correctional facilities are less harsh than their male counterparts, the reality can be quite different. Shockingly, some female prisons are notorious for their nightmarish conditions, inhumane treatment, and lack of basic human rights. In this video, we will delve into the top worst female prisons from different corners of the world, shedding light on the grim realities faced by female inmates and the urgent need for reforms. Lowell Prison, Florida, USA. Lowell Prison, situated in Florida, USA, holds the dubious distinction of being one of the largest female correctional facilities in the nation. Despite its location in a civilized country, the prison has gained notoriety for having the highest death rate among all women's prisons in the United States. Inside its walls, inmates face harrowing living conditions, with numerous reports of guards using excessive force, leading to a hostile environment for the incarcerated women. Moreover, the prison's inadequate sanitation facilities exacerbate the already deplorable conditions. Recently, a tuberculosis outbreak has further exposed the lack of proper health care, emphasizing the urgent need for substantial improvements and reforms to ensure the humane treatment of female inmates at Lowell Prison. Bandyup Women's Prison, West Swan, Australia. Bandyup Women's Prison in West Swan, Australia, initially designed for 68 inmates, now suffers from severe overcrowding. Due to a lack of space, inmates are required to sleep on mattresses on the floor, sharing one bed. The lack of proper showering facilities, medical care, and telephone rooms creates a distressing environment, raising concerns about women's well-being and rehabilitation. Many inmates have experienced abuse, yet mental health services remain inadequate. Surprisingly, only around 10% are high risk, but all are treated as maximum security prisoners, imposing unnecessary restrictions. Urgent attention is required to address these issues, provide proper mental health services, and establish appropriate security classifications to ensure a safer, more humane correctional system and offer incarcerated women a chance for a better future. Grand Valley Institution, Ontario, Canada. In Ontario, Canada, the Grand Valley Institution is the only prison of its kind in the province. Despite being in a developed country, the facility has come under scrutiny for its treatment of female inmates. Conditions within the prison have been described as harsh, with reports of bullying, inadequate resources, and a severe lack of mental health support. Inmates have faced significant challenges in their journey toward rehabilitation, emphasizing the need for improved conditions and care. HM Prison Style, Cheshire, UK. Prior to its conversion to a closed-category facility for female adults and juvenile offenders in 1962, HM Prison Style in Cheshire, England, served as an orphanage. Sadly, it has gained notoriety for having one of the worst suicide rates among prisons in England and Wales. Overcrowding, bullying, and inadequate mental health support have created a troubling environment for inmates. Recent incidents, like a woman giving birth to a stillborn baby with delayed medical attention, highlight the urgent need for better health care and conditions. A Channel 5 documentary featuring former employees and ex-inmates shed light on the challenging experiences, particularly in the Wait Wing, where women convicted of serious crimes endure harsh conditions. Comprehensive reforms are essential to transform this facility into a rehabilitative and secure environment for its inmates. Parapana, Agrahara, Central Prison, Bangalore, India. As the largest prison in Karnataka, India, Parapana, Agrahara Central Prison has a capacity for 2,200 inmates, but currently holds a staggering 4,400. The severe overcrowding has resulted in up to 8 or 9 prisoners sharing a single room, making the living conditions cramped and unhygienic. Though smaller, the female wing of the prison suffers from similar issues. Inadequate access to basic necessities, including food, water and medical care, has exacerbated the plight of the inmates and calls for immediate measures to address the situation. Changi Women's Prison, Singapore. Situated in Singapore, Changi Women's Prison is known for detaining women awaiting trial on serious charges, leading to a tense and hostile atmosphere. While conditions might be considered better than in some other prisons, they are still far from ideal. The facility suffers from filthy and unsanitary conditions, and infectious diseases are prevalent, posing health risks to the inmates. The dire living conditions highlight the need for improved sanitation and better healthcare facilities within the prison. Tipitapa, Women's Prison, Nicaragua. Tipitapa. Women's prison in Nicaragua is notorious for its cruel and draconian methods of punishment, housing hundreds of women from various nationalities. Harsh treatment is not limited to violent offenders, as even non-violent inmates face severe mistreatment, while violent inmates are allowed to assault others without restraint. The prison is marred by abuse, violence, and horrifying living conditions, raising significant concerns about the lack of human rights protections and the urgent need for prison reforms. Overcrowding, inadequate sanitation, and lack of medical care further exacerbate the dire situation. Comprehensive reforms are essential to address these systemic issues and ensure that incarcerated women are treated with dignity and respect. Chiang Mai, Women's Correctional Institution, Thailand. Located in the old city of Chiang Mai, Thailand, the Chiang Mai Women's Correctional Institution is known for its unique approach to rehabilitation. The facility functions not only as a prison, but also as a vocational training center where inmates offer massages to visitors as part of their rehabilitation process. While this approach might be considered unconventional, the prison still faces challenges such as overcrowding and potential exploitation of inmates. Ensuring the fair treatment and well-being of the inmates is essential for any prison, regardless of its unique programs. Pollsmoor Prison, Cape Town, South Africa. Male and female detainees are housed inmates at Pollsmoor Prison in Cape Town, South Africa, one of the scariest and toughest maximum security prisons in the world. Nelson Mandela, a former leader of South Africa, briefly resided here and characterized it as eerie. Within its walls, notorious inmates, including violent criminals, coexist, leading to an environment rife with tension and violence. The prison's notoriety is fueled by its tough conditions, overcrowding, and lack of adequate facilities, highlighting the urgent need for prison reforms in South Africa. Kachon Concentration Camp, North Korea. Kachon Concentration Camp, also known as Kyo Hwa-So Re-Education Camp. Number 1 is a notorious prison compound in North Korea. Kachon Concentration Camp is a large prison compound, around 300 meters long and 300 meters wide, surrounded by a 4 meters high wall with barbed wire on top. The prisoners, around 4,000 men and 2,000 women, are political prisoners mixed with common criminals. Theoretically, prisoners should be released after re-education through labor and serving their sentence. But as the prison sentences are very long and the conditions are extremely harsh, many do not survive their prison sentences. Ji Hai Nam estimates that during her sentence, of 2 years, around 20% of the prisoners died. With its imposing high walls topped with deadly barbed wire, the camp is one of the largest in the country, incarcerating both men and women, with a majority being political prisoners. The inmates face bleak prospects as they endure extraordinarily lengthy sentences and grueling conditions, leaving little hope for their survival or release. The camp's reputation for torture, abuse, and flagrant disregard for human dignity has triggered widespread international condemnation, demanding urgent attention to address the gross human rights violations within North Korea's prison system. Conclusion. The top worst female prisons in the world expose the harsh realities faced by female inmates across different countries. From severe overcrowding to unsanitary living conditions and abuse by guards, these prisons fall short of providing a rehabilitative environment for their inmates. Immediate action is required to solve these problems and guarantee that female convicts are treated humanely. Implementing reforms focusing on rehabilitation, mental health support, and human rights protections is crucial in offering these women a chance at a better future outside the prison walls. Thank you for watching the video. Hope you all liked it. Do not forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you will never miss any episode of our enthralling series. We are looking forward to seeing you next time, so stay curious about next video.